What's up? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Shred Show live with me, Josh Pitts. Very excited to be coming to you guys this morning and have some things I'm really excited to be talking about. I've got a lot of feedback from everybody. And first and foremost, of course, if you're joining us live, make sure you comment below, whether you're on LinkedIn, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are joining us live. Make sure you comment #Shred, because that means you are here, you're live with us, you're hanging out this morning. And if you're joining us on the replay, you're not watching live. Oh, hold on, we're going to kick sound off right there. If you're joining us on the replay, make sure you comment #hustle because you're out there hustling. So a couple quick things I want to get into. Yesterday, we made our big announcement with Jason and I with our Shred AI Mastermind. We're so excited about that. And if you didn't hear that announcement, you can go watch it and join our Shred AI Mastermind group on Facebook, or you can just go direct to the community. So go to community.shredmedia.com. Again, community.shredmedia.com. I'll drop the link below for those who are wanting to join that. And there are so many really cool things we're going to be sharing in there. People have just started joining it, and even people who just started joining it, we had a huge influx of people joining yesterday, and everybody's like, holy cow, this is so different. It's not a social media platform. It's not on Facebook. The community that we're building is off of Facebook. So that's really exciting. Very, very excited to have all of you join us on that journey because it's going to be a ton of fun. With that, I want to jump into something I am personally really excited. The cool thing about doing this is I get to share the things I'm really excited about. And all of you have messaged me, or a lot of you have messaged me. I've asked you guys what you want to hear more about, what you guys really want. And I want one thing that I really want to start doing, because I've had quite a few people reach out and say, hey, Josh, we'd love to do like a question and answer. So I really want to start that. Something like that Gary Vaynerchuk has done, something Grant Cardone. A lot of people ask questions and we get to answer them live for you guys. So if you would like a question and answer day, like I said, some of you already reached out. If you'd like to see a question and answer day, comment below. Just comment questions that I would love to answer for you. If that's something you guys would like, let me know. I think that would be a really fun episode or part of the show that we do. But like I was saying, what I get to do is I get to share some things that I'm excited about. And today I want to share something that I am so stoked about. And it's a book that I've been anticipating for a very long time. And actually, check this out. I'm getting better and better at this. So I get to share this graphic. Where is it? Right here. Boom. There we go. There's Simon Sinek. I wish I could call him a really good friend. I've actually had the opportunity to meet Simon and interview him. And it was such a cool experience. I tell people all the time, out of everybody I've ever met, Simon Sinek probably one of my very favorite people. The guy is just absolutely brilliant. And he just released his new book, The Infinite Game, yesterday. And I'm almost done with the Audible book. You know, most of you guys know I don't love to read, but I love listening to audio. And so with that being the case, I started listening to it. And I mean, the first couple of chapters are just brilliant. And there's so many things that he shares. But what I want to talk about is just kind of, and I won't do as well as he does explaining it. I absolutely recommend you read it, download it, buy a copy of it. The Infinite Game, it's just this idea. And I actually talked to him about it months ago when I was interviewing him. And in business, especially in everything, there's a finite game or an infinite game. A finite game is like sports. It's basketball. It's football. There's an end. There's middle. There's a beginning. There's a middle. There's an end. There's a winner. There's a loser. And in business, a lot we think of doing business as a finite game as well. There's a winner. There's a loser. But the infinite mindset is way more than that. And it's something that is so intriguing to me because I really see within mortgage real estate, kind of our industry, is a lot of people play the finite game. They play to win. And really, if you think about it, there is no winner. There's no loser, especially if we're trying to really focus on the consumer and that relationship that we're trying to build, that finite mindset is actually hindering us. It's holding us back. Infinite mindset is, how am I progressing? How am I getting better? I'm looking long-term, not just at the end of the game, but am I living my life and am I building my business in a way that's basically building a legacy? Am I building something that at the end of whenever I decide to be done, that I can look back and say that I'm proud of? So this idea of playing a finite versus infinite game has intrigued me so very much. And like I said, I am not doing it justice explaining it. As I really dive into it more, and there's a couple chapters I've already listened to like 2 or 3 times. Yes, in one day. So many of you know I kind of have a commute all the way home. And last night, as I was studying and kind of meditating, I was listening to this book again, just because there's so many key points that I really, really enjoy. So with that, this idea that we are always playing this finite game, we have to get out of that mindset. And those who I see that are really, there are companies that I especially in our industry, that are playing this finite game just to win. It's not all about winning and losing. It's about playing that long game. It's about, how am I bettering myself? How am I bettering the people around me, my community? That's an infinite mindset. An infinite leader, somebody who has that infinite mindset, is looking to better the community, better everyone as a whole. Yes, we have competition. Absolutely. I'm not saying that we don't have competition, but it's not about beating that it's not about destroying that competition. It's bettering ourselves, bettering that competition. So and as a whole, we can get better. So again, this is one of those concepts to me that, and again, I know I'm not doing it quite justice. You have to listen to the book. Plus, Simon Sinek, I love books that the author actually reads their own book. So this book in particular, Simon reads it. So if you get a chance, you should absolutely download it, because again, to me, it's been one of those books that is just so enlightening, and there's so many little nuggets that you can pull away from it. So I absolutely recommend reading The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek. And that's what I want to talk about this morning. Make sure you're playing the infinite game. Don't play a finite game. This is not business, especially when it comes to relationships. So many of us are just based on transactions, and that's a finite game. If you go to get a lead, and we're trying to get these leads, and we get that lead and we close the deal, it's over. We won the game. Now it's on to the next deal. That's finite thinking. Infinite game is, how can I help a consumer? How can I help somebody buy a home, refinance, sell a home, whatever it is? How can I help them? How can I build a relationship with them? And then how can I continue to better their life? How am I bettering that person's life? How are they bettering my life? And how can I continue to work with them long-term? How can I continue to build that relationship over time? That's infinite thinking. So again, sometimes we have just boxed ourselves, especially in this industry, of that finite thinking. So start thinking more of an infinite mindset. And again, read this book. It will do it way more justice than I can ever. And if Simon Sinek watches this, Simon, I'd love to have you on the show so you can even explain it even better. I'm going to reach out to him. Well, that's how I've been able to get some of the interviews I had. Just reach out to him. So reach out to Simon and see if we can have him on here to explain it way more eloquently than me. But I want to share my thoughts on this because it was really exciting to me. And with everything we're doing with Shred AI, it just plays so well into the thinking and the mindset that we have. Because again, you can't just look at the beginning, the middle, and the end of this game. It's so much bigger than that. There's so much more to it. If we look at it in that infinite mindset, it's just ultimately going to help all of us. So with that, guys, I appreciate you guys, as always, joining us. And again, if you want to join the community where we're going to be introducing our Shred AI Mastermind. Again, we announced it yesterday, and we're not releasing it until November 1st. So make sure we're kind of doing that pre-launch. So if you want to get in, you want to secure a spot, we're only allowing so many people into the mastermind. So the community is open to everybody, but we're only allowing so many people into our actual mastermind. So if you want a seat in the mastermind, make sure if you're watching this, comment hashtag Shred AI Mastermind below, or hashtag Elite, and join the community, community.shredmedia.com. With that, guys, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you show up, you hustle, you repeat every day. See you guys.